What is up, YouTube? Back with another review. Actually, one that I don't really fuck with. This is a Smok TFV12 Prince stick with the Prince tank. Bought it in a kit, red and black, or just black actually. I mean, but it's red and black. But inside the kit comes with your tank, the mod, extra glass, extra coil. I put a different drip tip on it. And then the Type-C charger that goes to it because it's a built-in battery. It's a 3,000 amp battery. Tank is 8 milliliter juice. Don't remember how tall it is. Not bad in weight. Altogether inside of there you get the stick Prince tank, 0.717 quadruple coil pre-installed. Basically, actually, there's two of the same exact coil in there. Just two Prince coils, and that's it. They're both the same quadruple M4 0.17 coil. And then you just get your USB cable. Like I said, 8 mil tank. You get your regular spare parts of like your O-rings and all of that. Nothing really fancy inside of the kit box at all. Only bitch that I have about this thing is the stick battery power sucks. It takes like an hour and a half to charge up. But the battery, unlike what the box says, lasting 6 to 7 hours, does not last to 6 to 7 hours. But I would have to say, Smok, you impressed me with flavor again. Because Smok, your shit leaks and breaks constantly, especially for mods and like all that. Like if I throw a Smok tank on top of my Vaporesso, tank has been amazing. The flavor that comes off of this is actually nice. Like, I mean, I'm getting small clouds right now because the battery's about dead. But the flavor is just, it's on point with the Prince coil. So if you take this tank and throw it on something else for, you know, a steady flow of power all day, this could be a badass tank. It's got some new rubber seals on there to create leaking stoppage. So this has been sitting here for a week. Hasn't leaked one bit. So it does not leak. I did break the glass on one of my tanks the other day, though, weirdly enough, and that was just by putting it back on, screwed it too tight, I think. This is not the original tip that comes on it. I actually have that on this here. That's why I said it's red and black, because it comes with this actually nice-looking red kind of plastic drip tip. Which actually has a nice amount of airflow with that drip tip. Like I said, the flavor from this tank is awesome, actually, from that coil. I have no cons about this tank at all. Nothing with the build on it. I like how that swings open as tough as what it does and locks as good as it does. The drip tip sits on there nicely. It's not loose. It's not too tight. The coil is just amazing flavor. All the way around is nice. The stick, on the other hand, sucks ass for battery power. What you guys should have done was put a bigger battery inside of there. To fucking duh. Leave it to Smok to fuck something up. But this tank is amazing. So if you can get just a Prince tank and throw it on a mod, oh hell yeah, I suggest it. This is a good tank. Like, the flavor is phenomenal off of it. It does chuck clouds, though. And it chucks flavor all fucking day long. I've sat here and vaped on this thing all day. And continuous flavor. Does not mute. It does not dole out. At all. Like, this thing has been really great. Although I do suggest with as much flavor as it gets, if you have a harsh hitter juice or a very sweet juice, don't put it in here. Because if you got a harsh hitter juice, oh yeah, this thing choked me the fuck out. Like, hardcore, because I have a Jam Monster Black Cherry. And, whew, That thing is so sweet. It's so much flavor out of this tank with it. Yeah. Like your lungs and chest got to get used to it after about a half an hour, and then it was okay. But this thing chucks flavor. So if you got a harsh hitter, I don't suggest putting it in there unless you're used to like it being like a chest hitter. So as far as I remember, this is like 100 millimeters tall. Tank is 8 milliliters of capacity. Drip tip is just one of them kind of like fixed 810s that sits inside of the hole instead of like the TFV18 and 16 that kind of fits on the like the O-ring part. Coil is a quadruple coil, which only fits Prince coils inside of here. None of the part that is on this tank is compatible with any of the other ones, I think, except for maybe the TFV12. No, not even the TFV12, because that's a Cloud Beast King. I think it's its own just standalone thing inside of here, which is actually fine, because then if your store locally is selling Prince stuff, and then I mean you should be able to get your hands on it pretty easily. And actually being Smok, you should be able to get Prince coils and spare parts and drip tips consistently. Good thing about this drip tip is like say like the Cloud Beast King and a couple other ones have the same kind of drip tip. So I popped that black one from the Cloud Beast King on there, and it's a wide bore. Just gives it way more flavor. That's the only reason why I put it on there. Smok, your stick sucks, but your tank, amazing tank. So if you're looking for something that's kind of quick, you just want to throw in the pocket like maybe a weekend on the go, and you don't mind charging it up like right when you're going to bed, say you're camping, like or anything. Like, oh, I'm going to charge it up for the night, take it on the go with me. You know, you're not really vaping too much, but you are kind of thing. Not bad. The stick will last you about 2 hours on the battery. That's how bad the battery actually is in it. But that tank is amazing. So if you got like a mod, say, oh, what do I got over here? Like maybe the Jaeger Solo, throw the Prince tank on top of it. Be amazing setup, you know, especially for somebody that's just wanting just a regular sub-ohm, just, you know, normal kind of stuff. Damn good tank. That's all I got for this review, because I ain't got really much cons except for just the stick itself, but the tank is just amazing. The Prince tank, this is what she is, 8 mil capacity, nice drip tip, slides open, or it doesn't slide, flings open, which actually does have your underneath all metal, regular like it's not really an O-ring, a rubber seal basically is what them are. I don't know why they call them O-rings. Your regular O-rings inside, right in here, up and down. Just your normal setup, airflow on each side. Does what it's supposed to. Has a nice stopping point to it. Tank, 10 out of 10. Stick, 2. Honestly. Your stick sucks for power. The battery, like when it's fully charged, this thing hits and it chucks clouds though. Okay. If we can find a way to make this thing stronger and to make it last a lot longer, kind of like maybe the Freemax Twister, to where I could dial her up and down and that battery lasts forever, then okay, I could see it. But this tank is amazing. The stick on it sucks ass. The LED light on this does actually let you know when your battery is actually dying. Mine doesn't for some reason. Don't know why, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you're on the go and you want something that's just quick and it tastes good, still checks clouds, go with the TFV12 Prince tank. Like this Prince tank, yeah, I'd suggest it to buy. It's actually pretty good. The stick itself, nah, I don't suggest that. I suggest a different stick or a smaller like solo mod to put it on, but yeah, I would definitely buy just the tank again to throw in one of my other mods. For sure. Mox Opal out.